Hello, this is Emperor Nikolai, and before we continue, we're actually going to cover two things right now. First thing we're going to cover is monitors. Now, you see, when you have a target selected, you have a choice on, well, which monitor you can go over and show it in. Right now, there's actually two monitors you can actually open. There's a right and left monitor. Like, for example, here's the left monitor, and this is the right monitor. Now, if it's a ship you owned, you can actually remote control the ship. Like so. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, we're going to make sure it doesn't ram into anything, so we're going to slow it down. Now, we're going to go over and first we're going to close, well actually, yeah, we'll close that. But now we're also going to cover the other, and probably one of the most important things about the X series, and that is station building. Now, we currently have two station packages inside this IH's freight bay. The industrial complex kernel and an ore mine. Well, we're actually going to go build an ore mine right now. And since we have all the asteroids scanned this sector, we're going to go over and pick the appropriate one for it. And this is going to be this is a large ore mine, so we want to pick the asteroid that has the best ore yield, in which case is going to be 64. And we're going to pick one that is probably closest to the gate, like right here. Here it is. Your very own ore mine.
Ore mine L Alpha.
And now, with stations, you can control various ways, like products, selling price, like the amount of how much credits you want to sell products, as well as the amount of money you want to buy resources at. First thing we're gonna do is get away from the gate, just in case we get rammed by something. Anyway, but yeah, for resources, traders will probably want you to keep this on a high. But however,
new price
in order to earn a profit, you have to keep this in mind. Like for example, if you're buying energy cells at 18 credits, you need at least 100. You need to be selling products at least or in this case at least 108 in order to generate a profit. Also, in order to actually buy the resources, you actually need to put credits into the factory. Like so.
Funds transferred.
And ships are typically not going to go over and buy ore at their average price or higher. You actually probably want to go over and lower that a tad. Like for example, we're going to lower it about
new price
8.
Selected.
And
new price selected.
I think 18 credits would be good enough for resource buying. There's also various command consoles you can set, like for example a trade barrier, the trader barriers, administration. I don't want to mess with the cheat menu. Then there's also the auto money transfer to player accounts. Like for example, you can actually set a limit to the amount of money the station can hold, in which case we're going to have it only hold 5 million at most, and there it goes. The extra 5 million is back into my regular account. You also can set the amount of jumps that a station will allow. Well, okay, here's an example. A jump is basically the amount of sectors it will cover. Like, for example, at 9 jumps, it will cover from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll cover from here all the way to here. And so on. I mean, you kind of get the picture right there. Now, we're kind of going to go over and lessen the amount of jumps. Because we don't really need that far of a coverage. I say 5 jumps would be good enough. That way you don't hurt the economy a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be good enough. I don't think Xenon will even trade these things anyway. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. We will have both split and boron ships trading at this station. And yes, your enemies will trade at these stations. I mean, unless you say otherwise with, I think, the trader barrier and whatnot. Alright, now that covers both the monitors and station building in a nutshell. Now, we're going to go over and cut off right now and try to gain more
IH.
Split rank. So we can go over and hopefully progress with the CPU plot.
Command accepted.
And we're back. And apparently the Boron have sent their military guppy after me again. Well, since we're on a PX, we are going to actually try to take this thing on. It's a little bit shielded. It has like a bit more shielding than I do, but it's a little bit weakly equipped, so we might be able to take it. Although we might want to jump out when it explodes. But yeah, let's try to take this on. It does have 2 ships on it, so we might have a little bit of a challenge to take it as well. Alright. Looks like one of its fighters undocked. I think I should take out the fighter first, but maybe we can take it.
Boron, military docking. Entering system. Family right.
Alright, that was a close one. Alright, so we tore off its shields. It's going to recharge, the shields are going to recharge back a bit, but we did manage to do quite a bit of damage to the hull.
Boron, military, boron, military, guppy.
Now, let's go over and try to finish this thing off.
Alert, missile closing.
Now, the missiles don't really bother me because I have my laser systems to actually attack these missiles. Although these missiles will hit hard if they actually do hits. Like so. Anyway, I think we'll be able to take this guy on. We just gotta avoid the capital weapons. Yeah, let's maybe fire some missiles at it. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Attention, alert, missile closing.
Let's jump again.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20. Alert, missile family right.
Okay, now we're on the east. Now we're going to charge up our shields a little bit more because we accidentally ran into one of the capital lasers. And we're going to jump back to north.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system family right.
Now it's almost destroyed. We just have to hit it a little bit more. Alright, let's just keep heading over there.
Boron military copy.
Hopefully we'll stop firing those missiles. But yeah, we gotta, hopefully we can stay out of that range of that capital weapon, because that capital weapon hits hard.
Target is now in firing range. Attention, energy low. Jump device charging.
Peace safe.
Entering system family right.
Yeah, this is a pretty effective strategy to defeat this guppy. Yeah, I'll save. Alright, let's go back and jump on Northgate again.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system family right.
We're not going to let them get a chance to recharge their shields. We're just going to keep harassing this guppy until it finally runs out of health or hull.
Boron military copy.
We're going to stop them from gaining a level.
Target is now in firing range. Attention, energy low.
Peace safe.
Boron
Yeah, gotta get out of there.
military Mako Sentinel.
Now we just got to take out that
Wasp
Mako,
missile.
or the Mako Sentinel just got destroyed. Yeah, they got killed by the explosion. Now that probably rose up our rank with the split quite a bit. Yeah, it's now 67%. Alright. Agent has been turned. Yeah.
Split military gate. Ocean of fantasy.
And we're back. Apparently the Boron is like sending fleets of fighters in the sector, and they're kind of not really
Target
doing
is now in
anything.
firing range.
I don't know if their AI crapped out or what, but they're just hovering the sector and letting me just destroy their ships.
I wish to leave unship on this circus.
Boron Barracuda.
Like so. I mean, they're just letting me destroy their ships, and right now our rank with the split is getting really close to -3.
Boron Wildfire missile removed. Boron Barracuda.
I honestly don't know what they're even doing here. what they even hope to accomplish here. Really?
Cargo bay now contains Banshee missile. Banshee missile installed. Banshee missile removed. Boron Barracuda.
Right now, -5. We're getting really close to the -3 range.
Wildfire missile.
These are actually pretty effective against M4s and M5s.
Cargo bay now contains Wildfire missile.
And there's another boron trader. We're getting really close to the next
Target
requirement
is
in the
now in
CPU
fire
evolution
range.
plot. Are we upside down? Maybe.
Raise Queen Andreas. Boron.
Don't care. Oh, what's that?
Split military dragon.
Again? The frickin' split?
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering system. Family right. Teladi escort. Teladi escort. Teladi escort. Kia. Split energy boron Mako.
Oh, there's a boron Mako coming this way, so I might as well deal with it.
Teladi high-tech boron Mako.
Yeah, we'll just keep taking out
Target
these
is an
boron
incoming
ships.
message.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I haven't really mentioned this, but we're actually training our Marines at a pirate base, and in hopes that we can maybe board in the future. Doubt we'll do it, but still wouldn't hurt to try. It's costs us a lot of credits to do that, though.
Wildfire missile. Wildfire
Let's go.
missile removed.
What is failing?
Boron Barracuda.
Here's a few more fighters coming this way.
Boron Barracuda.
What is failing?
You have gained recognition.
And we did it. We are now family enemy. You fulfilled the test successfully. The nanic unit of the CPU has started to crack their systems. Await.
You have gained recognition. Incoming message.
Alright. Fly to Xenon, Missouri. Complete. The access has been obtained. Your reputation has increased. Proceed to the second part of the test. You are to meet the object, Dr. Soyaben, Ion Norman, in anonymous Zora. Wait, first off, we're gonna...
Boron.
How can the boron help?
Alright. Let's go see our rank. And yeah, now our rank with everybody is significantly higher than it was before. We are still in the negative in some of these aspects, but not total complete enemy with everybody though. Anyway, when we return, we'll go over and progress with the CPU plot. See you then.